Ready?
Yes.
Go.
So tonight I'm going to ask you, are you a baked bean or are you a diamond? And I'm here to encourage everyone in this room to accept that they are a diamond and there's a diamond inside them and that you're as unique as your fingerprints. But you need to find out what that is. And one of the easiest ways to find out whether people think they're a baked bean or a diamond is to ask them this simple question: what do you do? It's 4 words that can turn a usually eloquent person into a bit of a gibbering wreck. So what would you say if I asked you that question? You can't tell me your job title, you can't tell me where you work, you can give me just 4 words and 1 message, and that's your diamond. Now the way that people answer that question, sometimes they hide it. They'll tell you their life history, where they were born. They'll tell you a million different things, like a short resume or an autobiography. I can't remember all that stuff. The second way is they'll say, I can't possibly explain it. You won't understand. I say, I have a PhD in chemical engineering, why don't you try me? There's a sense of sort of frailty and humility, maybe, that people think they shouldn't be able to tell you why they're brilliant. Or they'll tell you everything they do. I'm a writer, a lecturer, an author, a speaker, a presenter. I make the best cheese on toast in the world. The thing is, I can't remember all of that either. What I want to know is what makes you different, what makes you unique. There are 7 billion people in this world, and you have to choose. Are you a baked bean, or are you a diamond? Imagine those big jigsaws full of baked beans are almost impossible to do. You can't find a decent baked bean in that tin. Nobody ever asked their girlfriend to marry them with a baked bean on a ring. Nobody cares about baked beans, they're a commodity. For me, I think everyone needs to find their diamond, to find out what makes them different. And there's 3 key reasons I'm going to talk about tonight. One of them is being remembered. If you want to be remembered, and some of us don't, it's fine if you don't. If you want to meet people when you're networking at events like this, and for people to remember who you are and what you do, you need to say something that's different from what everybody else is saying. If you say the same thing as everybody else, then you're instantly forgettable. I'm sorry to tell you. I met someone 6 months ago and I told them I was a naked presenter, and then she remembered. 6 months later, that's all we'd said. I'd handed her my card and she saw me and she went, Emma, you're the naked presenter. And I thought, great, nobody ever used to say that when I was a chemical engineer. The second thing is clarity, knowing what makes you different. I'm easily distracted, or, and this is a phrase I picked up from a TV programme, easily fascinated by different things. I can be easily distracted into doing lots of different things and never really finding my purpose on this life. So there's something about having clarity. Another thing is value. How much would you pay for a baked bean? Well, we know how much you can buy them for, they're produced in a ton. But diamonds are something different and special, they're scarce. So there's a perceived value in being different and unique, not being a baked bean. So how do you find what your diamond is? And this is something I work with people to do. So that big purple circle is everything you can do. The stuff in the white is stuff you either hate to do or you don't do at all. Your diamond tends not to be out there. So the purple thing is everything you're good at. Everything from tying a shoelace to making cheese on toast to writing an email. And that's not where your diamond is, because it's not what really excites you. In the pink ring in the centre, which we're going to come into any minute, doesn't look, it is actually pink on my slide, it's kind of black on this, but anyway, I don't mind. Those are the things that you're great at. For me, they're also a bit of a trap. Doing things that you're great at will earn you a living and you'll feel like you're doing something with purpose, but actually it's not really lighting the fire inside. There's something very specific, and I call it your genius. It's the thing you do better than anything else. And it's the thing that you're really here for. Your diamond is a combination of the best thing that you do, your passion, your purpose, your enthusiasm, all rolled into one. And that's what makes you special. So I'm here to encourage you, if you can, to find your diamond. You're not like anybody else on this world. I'm an identical twin and I know I'm not like her. But at the heart of every diamond is this phrase, I am. I am a genius. I am unique. And that's what I want all of you to be able to stand and say. You are genius, you are unique, you are not a baked bean.